doing? What?
Doesn't anyone realise I have to go to work? I need to do my hair. Why isn't there any electricity?
Because Dad and Ray haven't fixed the generator yet.
I've been taking notes at the committee meeting this morning. I know it's only a summer job, but it's important to me, you know.
Have a bit of patience, Sarah, and it'll get sorted out. Now, you should be able to find everything easily. It's all been colour-coded, and there's a list up in the kitchen telling you which box is which. For instance, blue is shoes. Where are the shoes? Where are the shoes?
I don't know what I'd do without you for a neighbour, Ray. Septic tank last week, generator this. Bankruptcy next week. Bankruptcy?
You said the foot and mouth put a damper on your tourist trade, but you're not going to have to sell Drake's Wood, are you?
I'm hanging on by my fingernails. Got one last chance.
What's that, the grant from the DeLacy Trust?
Yeah. Put everything I've got into that business. Don't know what I'll do if I lose it.
See you, Mum. Say hi to Gran and Grandad for me.
I will, love.
Bye-bye. See you later, Dad.
All right, love, take care. You ready, Faith?
Brian, Sarah gets her A-level results this week. I'm going to miss the moment.
You won't. You'll be here. And if you're not, she'll phone you.
It's not the same, though, is it?
Hey, come on. It'll be fine.
I feel like a refugee. I've been here 5 minutes, and now I'm going to my mum's.
A couple of days, you'll be back.
Me and my mum don't strangle each other first. I hate to leave you to cope with everything, Brian. The house, the kids.
That's the last thing you should be worrying about. We'll be okay. You just concentrate on being strong for your dad, eh?
I'm scared.
Come here. You'll be all right. Hospitals run tests all the time. They're probably just being overcautious.
The main items on today's agenda are the applications to the Trust from Drake's Wood Trails and the Charcoal Garden project. The situation seems very simple to me. Drake's Wood is a frankly scrappy piece of land that no one really wants. Patricia?
Well, Ray Birch has invested in the wood as a tourist attraction, but you don't see many tourists in there, do you, Jim?
Well, that's very true. Oh, I hardly think that's his fault. But after the foot and mouth crisis, he probably needs time to establish Drake's Wood on the local tourist map.
Here, here. Are you having difficulty getting this done?
No.
Good. Question is, why spend money on Drake's Wood when the Charcoal Garden is nearly finished?
And would make such a valuable contribution to the heritage of the county. I'm sure it would have been much more to our aunt's taste than a bit of scrubland. Wouldn't you agree, Edward?
Well, I think her main priority was to help local businesses. I think both these projects fall into that category.
Absolutely. Could I just say, the applicant for Charcoal Garden has already invested nearly £30,000 over the past 3 months, painstakingly renovating it. All it needs is a final top-up of, what is it?
£5,000. That's the local stonemason's estimate.
Well, it seems very clear to me the funds should be awarded to Charcoal Garden.
But Ray's been working really hard to establish the wood. He's starting a big education programme to get school kids involved and show them what treasure there is. He isn't planning to make millions. He just wants the chance to keep it going for future generations.
Thank you, Susan, for your contribution. Could you make us some tea? I don't know why we're even discussing this. Charcoal Garden is a much better prospect. Right, quick vote then. All those in favour of giving Ray Birch £5,000 for Drake's Wood? No votes. All those in favour of the Charcoal Gardens? Vicar? Motion carried. Right, moving on.
Coming unexpectedly like that, really, Faith?
But, Mum, I just wanted...
I'm quite capable of managing on my own, you know. The doctor says there is nothing you can do about a broken rib except rest. Oh, Faith, please take your shoes off. You know better than that.
Sorry. You get out of the habit when you live on a farm.
I put a pair of my slippers out for you.
Bare feet will be fine. So they did an X-ray.
I don't want to be on my hands and knees wiping your sweaty footprints off my parquet, now do I?
No. So, they X-rayed Dad's chest and found a broken rib.
They're concerned about a shadow they cancer on his lung.
His lung?
They want to be sure that it isn't cancer.
When will you get the results of the test?
He's got another appointment in a couple of days' time.
How's Dad taking it?
He's being irritatingly cheerful, as you'd expect.
I'll go and see him.
But he's asleep, Faith. Let him rest. Just a peek.
Hey, Ray. I think there are eagles up there.
Buzzards, most likely.
Oh, they like eagles.
Yeah, sort of, Molly. They're all raptors. That's the posh name for them. All the eagles, falcons, kestrels, raptors.
They've given the money to Charcoal Garden, haven't they?
I tried. They don't have any vision about the future. They've got their own snobby little agenda.
The trust were pretty much my last hope. I've kept going on that. Now, I don't know, I'm not so sure. I've had the estate agent ringing the phone off. Got a cash buyer interested if I want to sell.
You're not going to, though, are you?
Not got a lot of other options at the moment, Molly. If I sell, I lose Drakeswood. If I go bankrupt, I lose Drakeswood.
Most of the committee weren't even allowed to have an opinion. They just voted for Charcoal Garden.
What is this Charcoal thing, anyway?
They must think it's pretty special.
I can't imagine anywhere could be more special than this place.
Champagne and strawberries. Alex?
This is where we cut the world off, Sarah. Just me, you, and our secret garden. Garnet used to bring his Sarah here, so now I'm bringing my Sarah here.
I have the weirdest feeling. I could swear I've been here before. This is spooky.
Oh, maybe you have been here before. Garnet and Sarah used to make love in the temple.
Temple?
I've been thinking about us and about our future. Now, this summer's been a lot of waiting around for us both, you know, with Africa and your exams. But what I have to say to you, ask you, just won't wait.
The temple. Of Diana the Huntress. Oh, my God.
What is it?
This is the garden in the pictures. In the Charcoal Garden application form at this morning's meeting. My God, it can't be.
You forget about it. I've got something important to ask you.
This garden is supposed to have had thousands of pounds spent on renovations, but look, no one's been here for years. No money's been spent here. They're swindling money out of the trust.
Who cares about the trust? The trust is loaded.
But Ray Birch isn't. He's on the verge of losing his wood, Alex. If I can show the committee that they've been duped, then maybe this will help Ray's case.
You can't just accuse people of theft. Accusations like that do need evidence.
This is evidence. Every last weed. I've got to get back to the office and find out exactly who's behind Charcoal Garden. It'll be on their application form. If we're quick, I can get to the office before Clyde locks up.
What about our champagne and strawberries?
We can drink it later. It'll be perfectly chilled, please.
Later, then. Promise?
Books, eh? Didn't know you could read.
Hey, watch it, you.
I'll put these in the kitchen. You great softy. Or is it Molly's?
Oh, yeah, I won it at the fair.
Chuck it or cherish it?
I could see if Molly wants it.
Good idea. Recycling old tat.
I've already told you, I've looked everywhere for that file. It's gone. And that's because the application form will tell me exactly who's behind Charcoal Garden.
Sarah, calm down.
I think someone at the trust is on it. They must have taken the file. I've just got to prove it.
OK, but let's not do anything rash. We've got to take some proper advice.
Can't we just go straight to the police?
No! Not without any evidence. Look, I'll take you to town tomorrow morning. We'll go and see a solicitor, all right?
I'd love to help you out with this. It would certainly make a change from conveyancing.
What would the next step be?
To gain hard evidence.
But the Charcoal Garden itself is evidence, Mrs. Hartford. It's there for anyone to see. They've had, what, nearly £30,000 to spend on renovations and nothing's been done.
The law isn't as simple as that, I'm afraid. I'd need paper evidence of monies exchanged. Who exactly is involved in giving and receiving payments, that sort of thing. I can't make a case otherwise.
Celeste, how's it going? I heard you got a new job.
Yeah,
Up at Sharper Makers, isn't it?
just temping on reception.
Can't I buy your coffee? It would be good to catch up.
I don't think so, Marcus. I don't really want to catch up with you. What are you going to talk to me about? How happy you are with Mandy?
I thought you were going out with Bobby Payne. You were with him at the cricket match.
He's an old friend, Marcus. He agreed to go to the cricket with me because I couldn't bear to face you on my own.
Right.
You lied to me. You looked me in the eyes and lied to me when I asked you about Mandy.
I'm sorry.
How do you think I felt when I saw you with her? Do you love her?
I don't know.
Well, I suggest you find out before you hurt her as much as you've hurt me.
Oh, Mandy, I'm giving a talk to the ladies' luncheon club shortly, and I've got lots of bits and pieces to carry. Can I borrow your Burberry bag?
Yeah, of course. I think it's in the hall.
Thanks. The Harringtons are going to be here tonight at 8 for dinner. You going to join us?
I can't tonight. I'm staying with a friend.
I see. Well, that's a great shame. I think young Robert was rather looking forward to seeing you.
So how's the selling side of things going? I know Brian was excited about expanding the business.
It's going really well. And I'm getting involved in organising everything now that we've moved. Let Brian get on with what he's good at, growing things.
He never was much good as a businessman, was he? Well, first there was the decorating, then the taxi driving, then the florist.
Just took him a little time to find his niche, that's all. Now he's found it and he's very good at it. So what exactly were you doing in the garden to break a rib in the first place?
It was so silly. I was lifting this sack.
Do you remember Mrs. Smelter?
A smelly smelter, my old teacher. Yeah, of course I remember her.
She called round a couple of weeks ago. She's thinking of retiring down here.
How is she?
She's very well. She asked about you.
I owe that woman a lot. She was the person that convinced me I was capable of doing teacher training.
I have to say she was disappointed that you gave up the teaching.
Irene.
You told her why, though?
Of course. I told you gave it all up to be a gardener's wife.
What did she say?
More tea, love.
What did she say?
I told you what she said. She was disappointed in you.
I think I'll go and read in my room.
I'll stay here, love.
No, it's all right. I don't get much chance at home. Too busy being a gardener's wife.
What?
I love these birds. Look at the way they crash into the trees. What are they?
Pigeons. They're probably frightened. Can you see your buzzards again?
Oh, yeah, the ones with the long fingers at the end of their wings. Are buzzards always red?
Red? No, not really. Let me have a look. Where are they?
Look over there.
Mo? Are these the same birds you saw yesterday?
Yeah, with the V-shaped tails.
They're not buzzards. They are red kites.
Red kites? Oh, cool. What are red kites?
Oh, they're very, very rare birds, Ma. I can't believe it. Red kites, here. You know, the twitchers are coming coachloads to see them. That's bird watchers. Come on, let's go and tell your dad. All right. First one back. Put the kettle on. Get ready for all our visitors.
Look, stop. Can't be enjoying myself. Loads of work to catch up on. You have to go, Alex. I'm going to take a sneaky look on Clive's computer whilst he's out. If the Charcoal Garden file isn't in the office, then maybe he's got a backup copy on disk.
That's your mission, should you choose to accept it.
Uh-huh. Look, what about tonight? I can meet you back at the Folly. Our secret garden.
Yeah, top secret the way things are turning out. All right, then. Only this time, we'll drink the champagne, shall we?
Meet you there about 7?
7 it is.
Oh, Mr. De Lacy, thanks for coming. As you can see...
Your business is brisk. What happened? Discover gold on the land?
Better. Red kites.
Red kites? As opposed to, Chinese box kites.
Birds. A kind of eagle. A raptor. Like on your pin.
That's right, Molly. They're very rare, Mr. De Lacy. They're going to be a huge attraction for bird watchers, especially if they breed here. If my grant application could be reconsidered, I'd be...
Do you know what the committee is like, Ray?
Well, I was hoping you'd put in a good word for me. I just need this last leg up. I can do all the rest myself.
Well, I'm delighted these birds have chosen your wood. I think I can go back to the committee, Ray, although it might take a week or two, you know, appropriate channels and all that.
Well, whatever you can do, I can hang on till then.
Leave it with me. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Bye. Password.
Come into the office, we can have some privacy. I really don't see what the big emergency is. For God's sake, Paula, how public can you get? Did you have to come to the golf course?
We've been discovered, Clive. Someone knows what we're up to. It's true. I tried calling you from the office this morning.
All right. Let's just stay calm.
It's turning round and round in my head. I can't see a way out of it.
No one has actually caught us red-handed. We can smooth this over. Do you trust me?
We should never have let it go this far.
Do you trust me?
You know I do.
Then go back to work. Act naturally as if everything's fine. I'll take care of it. Come on, I'll drop you back.
We've been discovered, Clive. That's it, we've caught him.
But it's hearsay. You still don't have proof.
I am proof, I'm a witness.
I don't think it'll be enough, Sarah. It'll be your word against the word of a solicitor. You have to have written evidence.
Then I'll just have to go back to the office and get some evidence. Clive probably has it on his computer. I could print it off and go to the police.
Computer hacking.
Please, Dad. If I don't do something, I'll regret it. You'd just be giving me a lift. I mean, you don't have to come in with me. You can just wait outside.
Be your getaway driver.
Oh, it won't be breaking and entering. I'll work there. And the information I'm after isn't exactly top secret, is it? Please, Dad.
How's your father? It's fine. A bit embarrassed with you for being horrible to me, but apart from that...
It's not me he's embarrassed about.
Let me tell you some things about Brian.
There's really no need to.
It's true he's a bit of a dreamer. And it's true he's had a few jobs. And it's true he'll never be a millionaire and I'll never be a millionaire's wife.
This is not about money. This is about you fulfilling your talent and your education.
Let me tell you something else about him. He is the kindest, strongest, sweetest man I have ever met. He's my husband. He's the father of my children. A pretty brilliant father, in my opinion, but more important than any of that, he's my best friend, Mum.
And you gave up everything for him. You're the one who used to bang on about women's lib. Now look at you. You gave up your career to follow his dream.
I didn't follow him anywhere. We went together, hand in hand.
Oh, whatever. Would you pass me that trowel, please?
And one last thing.
I'm really not terribly interested, Faith.
If it was Brian waiting for medical results that may or may not tell him he had cancer, I wouldn't be out here in the garden. And he wouldn't be in the lounge watching television. We'd be touching and talking.
I don't want to hear this.
And telling each other how much we loved each other and getting ready for what lay ahead.
I've told you. We do things differently, your father and me.
He's scared, Mum. He's scared witless. And all he can think about is keeping it all bottled up inside so it doesn't upset you. How does that make you feel?
Why don't you go home, Faith? Your family must be missing you.
I'm missing them. But I'm going to stay here until I find out what is wrong with my father.
Marcus, you don't look like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Huh?
When he was in love with Kate Winslet, he looked really happy.
Come on, then. Hurry up. The sooner we find this Chartered Garden application form, the sooner we can get out of here.
Trust. What? I don't believe it. He's changed the password since this afternoon.
Good. Mission aborted. Let's go.
Well, we might as well have a quick look round now we're here.
Oh, I bought a bottle of red. Do you like claret?
I usually drink beer, but I thought some wine would be nice.
Oh, which shall I open, red or white? Marcus?
Oh, I'm not sure.
It's not that hard.
I can't decide.
Shall I open both? Then you don't have to make a decision.
key for it? I could shut it up.
No, I'm not even supposed to have the front door key.
You what?
Didn't get around to giving it to Mole then?
No, slipped my mind.
She hasn't though, has she?
Molly?
Celeste.
Mandy, you know how I feel about you.
I don't think either of us do, Marcus.
Mandy.
I'm a grown-up. I don't want to be Piggy in the middle. You have to make your mind up.
I have. I've chosen you.
You've chosen me, but you're thinking about Celeste.
I don't know what to say.
Well, that says it all.
What's going on? Oh my God, it's Greatswood!
So sorry, Ray. You let me know if there's anything I can do.
Thanks.
This is terrible, Ray.
I'm gonna sell.
You can't.
The estate agent rang this morning, said the buyer's still interested. Knocked down price, of course. Sometimes you just have to admit defeat. I should know. Been there before.
You can't give up now.
Let him go.
Something's very wrong here. This can't all be a coincidence. We've got to help him, Dad. If we can get that Charcote Garden file from Clive, we can prove he's committed fraud. If the file's not in the office, then it must be in his house. Or maybe it's in his car. I'm just gonna...
Sarah!
Yes! I don't believe it. The file's on the back seat next to his briefcase. I can see it. If we could just get...
On my way, all right? Right there. Calm down.
Right. Let's see where he goes.
Ray, come and help! There's a bird that's been trapped! Ray, quick, quick!
A snare. Bloody snare. Who the hell would do this? Stay here while I get a box, all right?
Will he die?
Sarah, wait.
If we wait, it'll be too late. Who knows what they're going to do with it?
Sarah, Sarah!
I can't believe we're getting away with this, Clive.
That's how you should trust me. God, Paula, it's your husband.
What are we going to do?
What the bloody...
Oh my God, Clive, you're bleeding!
Mum, why don't you come with us? Nice picnic. Blow the cobwebs away.
I haven't got any cobwebs.
I'll bring you back an ice cream.
I'm on a diet. Who can that be?
There's only one way to find out. Hello? Yes, it is. Hello, Doctor. I see. Yes. Yes? There's no possibility the test could be wrong. I see. Well, thank you for calling, Doctor. It's most kind. Goodbye.
What did he say, Dad?
He wanted me to know straight away the tests were all clear. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's all right, love. It's all over now. We're all right.
I'm an idiot. That's what I've discovered. I was so sure it was him. I've imagined it all, that's what it is. I'm becoming psychotic because he keeps calling me Susan.
Don't be so hard on yourself. He looks a likely suspect. You said he was the toughest on the Drakeswood application.
Yeah, well, none of this helps Ray.
You made an honest mistake, love. Come on. I'll be able to pick you up in an hour. And remember what I said. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Thanks, Dad.
Looks like you got visitors. Whose is the car then?
No, not Clive's.
He's got some money.
Yeah, he had a crappy moped the other day. Good afternoon, Mr. Jefferson.
Hi, Sarah. Look, I've left a cheque for Edward to countersign. I would have waited, but I've got an urgent appointment, so can you make sure he signs it this afternoon?
No problem.
Thanks.
Who's he then?
He's the treasurer. He signs all the cheques.
Oh, didn't hear you come in. Thought Clive might be in this afternoon.
Mr. Jefferson left this cheque for you to countersign. I haven't got an address for the Chocolate Garden project. I can't seem to find the file. I wondered if you...
Oh, it's not a problem, Sarah. I'm off to run a few squirely errands, so I can drop it off their offices in town.
I shouldn't have said those things about Brian.
No, you shouldn't have.
I was scared.
I know. You know, we're not that different, you and me.
Aren't we?
We both love remarkable men.
I can think of one difference. My floors gleam.
Charcoal Garden project is one from a bank, is it?
He's paying in the cheque. Well, if he's paying in the cheque, then...
He's behind Charcoal Garden.
Ray, Edward de Lacy is...
Bloody liar, that's what he is. I found this on the gatepost. It's a planning notice. Edward de Lacy wants to build 15 luxury houses on Drakeswood.
So it was him all along?
We better report this to Lady Wharton and go to the police.
It may have escaped your notice, but Mr. de Lacy is a businessman. Deals in the financial markets. He is not a housing developer.
I saw him cashing the cheque in the bank. I saw him.
His name's on the planning application.
How dare you approach me in this fashion and make false accusations about my cousin?
But this is proof. Don't you care what he's doing? He's a cheat and a liar.
I think it's time you left.
Wait.
Proof. Even with proof. What's the old saying, as thick as thieves? Well, that describes the committee. I'm finished now. You tried, Sarah. I'm going back to my wood. Well, it still is mine.
Sarah, get in.
Where are we going?
She doesn't believe us. Fine. We'll have to see what Edward has to say.
You've been taking money from the trust so you can buy Drakeswood and then destroy it by building houses on it. You've lied and you've cheated everyone.
I've done nothing of the sort. You're very hasty with your accusations, but where's your proof?
I ought to punch your lights out.
How very rural. Patricia, what are you doing here?
I'm seeking to put matters right. It's not Edward's name you'll find on the Charcoal Garden application. It's mine.
Patricia.
Charcoal Gardens was once owned by my late husband. It was his dream to have it back in the family and to renovate it. I'm struggling to keep the estate going. I couldn't apply openly to the trust because of my position on the committee. Edward persuaded me that the de Lacy money was ours by right, that I should be allowed to apply for it. So why not use another name? After all, it was family money for a family project. But it isn't about families, is it, Edward? It's about avarice, deception, disgrace.
Then why don't you call the police? Perhaps they could charge me with giving you bad advice. Look, I'm afraid I've heard enough. You have absolutely no proof that I've done anything. If you'll excuse me.
No, I do not excuse you. I've already spoken to the committee and stopped the cheque. We're all in agreement that Ray Birch should receive the money. I don't think he'll be in any hurry to sell the wood now, so that should put paid to your plans.
Get ready, get ready. I don't want it to wash everywhere. Oh, here you go. Quick, quick, next one.
I'm afraid I got all this very wrong. I hope you'll accept my apology. Along with this cheque.
I've thought of a way to make Charker the garden again. It wouldn't take any money from the DeLacy Trust, not if we all joined forces.
Well, I'd be very interested to hear your plans.
It's a shame we couldn't prove Edward burnt this down. Doesn't seem right he should get away scot-free, does it?
Oh, I've missed you. I've missed you so much. Hello, baby, all right?
What's your back? Hello, someone's been washing up.
Oh, watching you. Where's Sarah?
I wasn't sure if you'd remembered my results for today. Didn't know if I want to open it. Funny to think of our future. Written in a couple of letters on a piece of paper.
Our future isn't on that piece of paper, Sarah.
But we spent the summer waiting for this. To see if I can stay in Devon, haven't we?
No, I have spent the summer waiting for you. And I don't know what you want, Sarah. I just know that it isn't me.
Alex, I love you.
No, you don't. You're moving on. You're leaving me behind.
Alex, I don't understand.
Sarah, I think you do.
Any sign?
No. Oh, here she is. Look. Sarah? What else the matter? It's all right. It's all right. It doesn't matter. You've done your best. That's what counts. You can always sit him again. Come on. Shh.
You did it, love. You did it. You're going A in 2Bs. You're going to Exeter.
There's just time for something a little extra here on Drama, coming next.
On to something. How can this dream